Welcome back to the channel. This is Lack of Skill, and we're playing Magic the Gathering Arena. The Throne of Eldraine has come out, and we are doing a take on my Back from the Dead deck. This one's a lot different, but in the way same. So what we're going to be doing is we have the Sanitarium Skeleton, dies, comes back. So it's a 1/2. Yeah, it costs one more mana to bring back to your hand, and it doesn't come right back to the battlefield, but it's still the same purpose of the other skeleton that rotated out. Kyra's Ghost Form, we know that card from the last one that I was playing. But we're adding Order of Midnight, 1 black for a 2/2 flyer that can't block, or Altered Fate for 1 black. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So we're trying to keep, things coming back. We're doing Piper of the Swarm, 1 and a black for a 1/3 creature. Rats you control have menace. You can pay the price of the Piper of the Swarm and tap it and create a 1/1 black rat token, creature token. Then you could tap 4 mana, 2 and 2 black, and tap the Piper of the Swarm, sacrifice 3 rats, and gain control of target creature. Now if I put 4 of these and those 4 burglar rats in here, boom, we almost have a rat deck. Granted, they're not getting bigger, but we're stealing creatures. But also, for this rat, we can actually sacrifice one of those rats if we're starting to get a lot of rats. So we can sack one of their creatures, we'll gain 2 mana, 2 swamp, and we'll be able to draw a card. Well, with the reanimation part of this deck, we need Loathing Shaman, so we can bring all our cards back from the graveyard back into the library. Granted, they're not back into our hand, but they're back from the graveyard. We're doing Savory Hunter. When Savory Hunter attacks or blocks, create a food token. Sacrifice 2 food tokens and draw a card. So we could do that, or we can actually sacrifice and gain 3 life. We're probably going to be needing to gain life because creatures are not that strong. We're going to have it a Gravedigger. 2 of those, drop it, pull it, something from the graveyard, put it back into our hand. We're going to have one of these guys. He's a 4, a 1/2 black, 1 force. When he deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard that was put there, that was not put there this combat. So, something that didn't die, something died before. Golgari Finebroker, we're going to pull a permanent card from the graveyard to my hand. Blood of Bones. Guess what we can do is if we have a enter the battlefield effect, which Loathing Shaman does, we can cast that. He goes to the graveyard. We'll pull him back out of the graveyard. He goes back into the battlefield, and then everything gets shuffled back in. So that's one way of getting Blood of Bones back into my hand without throwing in blue into this deck. Line of the Void, so all their creatures stay gone. We're going to do Conrad the Grim. This way, anytime all this stuff is happening, he's pinging them for 1 each time. And here's another one, so every time a creature dies, we'll gain some life and draw cards. We do have Liliana the Dreadhorde, so we can create zombies to possible sacrifice. Granted, that's late in the game, but it does allow us to draw cards when creatures die. And usually once they see what's going on with all the masses of everything that's going to possibly happen and nothing staying dead, somewhat get discouraged. We are putting Garruk, Cursed Huntsman, in here to see how he works out. We're going to always do the 0 first, and we're going to be able to just create 2 black and green wolf creature tokens, So when they die, you put a loyal counter on him. This is nice because if both of them die or I sacrifice both of them, he'll be up to 7. Then boom, then all my creatures get +3/+3 and gain trample the very next turn. This is going to be very hard to pull off because a lot of our cards are not going to be in the graveyard very long. But if they happen to stay in the graveyard for whatever reason, we'll be able to cast this out. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it in the bottom of the owner's library. We could pay 2 and a swamp and tap this, pay 2 life, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield, activate this ability anytime you can cast a sorcery. So if, let's say, Lumen Shaman's in there and all Gorgori Finebrokers or Gravediggers or in Midnight Order of the Midnight Adventure side is already taken up, and this is out, I could pull out Loathing Shaman from the graveyard. And then it pings because of Conrad. 5 swamp, 4 witches cottages. This reason is once we have enough swamps out, we can pull another creature card back from our graveyard. 5 forest gingerbread, so we can create some food tokens to gain those life. Jungle hollow, so we can gain a couple of life. And we're going to gain, or scry 2 for Temple of Malady. And then we have 2 Field of the Deads, that way lands will create tokens for us so we can sacrifice those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different lands. Let's make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 7 different lands. I didn't want to go below the 5 mark on the basic lands because of these tapped or untapped abilities of these, so we can actually try to get these to proc for us. Well, let's get into a game. Okay, so we do have, we could actually do this, see what happens. Normally I wouldn't keep just 2 land, especially when there's a lot of land, more expensive spells, but we will be able to get this out, and we'll be able to get a Piper out. And we'll start being able to create some rats, hopefully, real soon. Because, yes, good. Do that. And then next turn, what we'll do is we'll throw out the, well, we can't throw out anything. We'll just create that rat. That rat's going to be something they're going to have to deal with very soon. Destroy target tapped creature. Okay, so we'll just pull out another rat. Attack. It's not good for the home team because I need land. I can't believe they did that, but alright, can't do that. Create a rat. Next turn, create a rat. Where's my land? 24 lands, 7 different types of lands, and I'm not getting anything. He does not want me to have my rats. And he has like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, and I have 3. This is ridiculous. And I have 2 of the most expensive cards in my deck. One more black and I could play. I don't understand. Because that what gives him 2, 4, 6. This is 10 mana right now to cast that, and I can't do crap. Because my land is not showing up. I have 47 more cards. You know, most of them are going to be land now. 21 more of those cards is land, and he's like not hurting for land at all. I don't. And I don't even have enough to play the witch hut or the gingerbread house because I'm not gaining the basic lands either. There's 5 of each. He's casting a 9 spell. Dude, come on. Done. I'm not playing. Still cannot believe this land. Serious, come on. No, this is dumb. I'm stupid that the land situation is like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my hand and I can't gain land. Again, I think they should have a area like right here to put your deck in and you can watch it shuffle. Because that looked like it was just like haphazardly put together as a shuffle. I've played tabletop Magic for many years, and I've never seen, in all of the games that I've played, in tournaments and things, to where just 3 lands show up. Or a hand, well no, I've actually seen it to where I drew like 3 or 4 land back to back, but that didn't happen that often. It was fairly nicely evened out to where the land was like every 3rd card ish, so it actually seemed to work. See, throw that so we can actually scry and see if we need to keep that. Good. Now let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Swamp for the simple fact is that we do need those swamps out. So we'll put this one over here a little. Gingerbread. we're just gonna do that right now. And if we have to, we'll put out the gingerbread. No, good. We don't, so we're gonna throw this one out. That way we'll start hitting for 5. That's a... So we got 2 swamps. Oh, I didn't realize it was a gate deck. Alright. I guess we could do this one. This way we can actually get those flyers. We're gonna do which one in turn. That's a 7-8 damage coming in if he doesn't put something out. Alright, so he does put that out. Okay. He'll block the 5. But still 3 will get through, so 5, 6 damage, so it'd be... Alright. Throw that one out. Next. I'll attack. We're gonna end turn just in case. And I want to keep this one because in case he does the that gate fire thing, we can actually. Yeah. So 2 of them will come back. Right now I have everything I can pay the 2, bring him back into my hand. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this one. Return target creature to my hand. And play him. And turn. He's like, oh no. Oh yes, and then if he does it again, I can bring him back to do Gravedigger. Next, I'll attack. One, he attacked. I can bring that back to my hand. Then I could use his adventure again later. Throw this out. Throw this out. And that. Might as well just throw that out even though it's going to be tapped. In turn. This is this is a little bit crazy. Now all I have to do is just sacrifice unless and it does 2 damage. This was weird and oddly boom, he comes back. Unless he can do it again. And he's looking. He has... Okay. Let's throw that out. Should be enough to bring something back from the... Take action. We'll throw this one out. Do we have a creature in there? Yes, we do. We have that skeleton. Take action. We're not going to attack. He either has to put out 4 creatures that can, or somehow, some way. Here comes another blaze. Destroy all non-permanents. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do this. Return this. Return He's like, come on, stop. Oh, you don't get your, Oh my goodness. No blocks. Alright. Let's do that. And do this. Throw that out. Throw that out. I'm going to do this. Submit one. Bring that back to my hand. Oh. Okay, that's your... Because what I'll do is I'll sacrifice these two. He'll swing in, do damage. Maybe not. Yeah, he should have just did it small, but he's gonna win. This is so dumb now. I didn't mean to do it. My graveyard. Submit. Oh, I can't block. It's over. Let's see if he realizes that. Cannot believe this. Actually, he actually did it. These stupid wipes. But you can see how fun this deck is if you get these cards out. Just swing in, dude. Fuck. Are you stupid? He hasn't looked at the order of midnights, so... That's the only problem with those. Can't do anything about those. I need something with reach, I guess. We'll do one more. Come on. That last game would have been a lot better if I had the ley line. Would have been able to keep those creatures dead. But, you know, people that like to do those total wipes, it just doesn't, I don't understand it. 57 cards, 57, there's 60, 64 cards. Are you serious, dude? Oh yeah, we're playing with rats, buddy. We'll throw this out, and then we'll just make rat. Do need a green, and then I can get that out. Need 2 greens for this one, so that one's... I can cast these 3 cards. I don't really want to cast this one yet, but I will. If I get the gingerbread house, I'll cast that one also. Okay. Since you can't do nothing against me right now, there we go. Nice. But we're gonna cast this. And now we're going to cast that on him. And we're just going to swing for 1. That way, if he tries to do anything to that card right now, except he could bounce it back to the hand, and that would sort of slow me down by 1. Make a copy of it. Okay, so that's a destroy 2 lands. Okay. Can't do that. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna throw that out. Next. Then we can do the sacrifice 3 rats and take one of his cards, so... But really I'd want something nice. And I do need another green, and then I'll throw, granted, I'll throw that out. 1, 2, 3. Granted, I'm getting the lands, but I'm wondering, do I want to I'm going to take it now, and then I have a 2-3. But I know what he's trying to do, too, so we'll... Next. In turn, and then next turn I'll... Let him swing, and I'll let him kill that. And cast that. You serious with Agent Treachery? Not you serious, Siri. That's what I figured that was going to happen, so... Done. We'll get into another game real quick. These Agent of Treacheries in these elemental decks, I don't understand how they get their land out so quick, because when I play these games with the elementals, I never get those in my opening hand, and I'll have 4 of them in my hand, and nothing else. So maybe this Throne of Eldraine, I'm going to build those 4 and 4 Agent of Treacheries, and then just build everything around those. So I can actually get those, and then the copies and everything like that, just steal everything. Because that's what this deck is supposed to do that I'm playing, Reanimation. Everything's supposed to come back or die, and then come back and die. And then I'm supposed to steal a little, granted. Turn 3, 4, 5, turn 5 I should be able to start stealing, but he's stealing turn 5 also. Do have the Pied Piper. We're going to have to throw out these. Most likely a vampire deck? Black-white? Oh, seriously, he has a rat. He's going to get rid of bone. Blood for bone, most likely. So if he gets rid of a creature, I bring it right back. So it's sort of dumb. Granted, you could do it again. Discard a card. Oh, I get to discard a card. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Come on. Alright, so he has to... Target player exiles... Okay, he's not letting me bring anything back. That's not going to be good. So we're just going to create a rat. Because I'm not getting my land. Sacrifice, exile, target. Alright. Really, destroy that. This is my very first game. 3 cards. Oh my god. Really? Come on, game? What the hell?
I'm a gravedigger before. Dispelling phantasms makes me feel...
Okay.
I'm not dead yet. Try harder.
This is becoming real dumb real quick. Alright. Thank you for watching. This deck is...
Well, you better...
is good,
business to attend to
but
anyway.
For some reason I am going up against, you guys, you can see right here, mana that does not want to come out in most of my games, or it comes out too much and I'm playing up against a dumb gate deck. These people that want to play with total wipe spells, sweepers. So I'm gonna end this one. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. Thank you.